What's up, guys? It's Pin 10,000 YuGiOh, your friendly neighborhood Yu-Gi-Oh superhero, and today, guys, I have got something you are gonna want to see. Stick around. Alright, so today's video is going to be a little bit on the different side of things. Usually I stick to strictly Yu-Gi-Oh stuff, like we do top 10s here, we do deck profiles, we talk about opinions in the game, you know, we'll talk even about the anime, especially with our newest segment called Reels to Reality. You should check that out. But today, guys, I decided I wanted to do a bit of a tutorial video, and this idea comes from Jesse of Team FTK, because he was asking me about making thumbnails in PowerPoint. So today, guys, I'm going to show you how to do that. There are different ways to do it, and a lot of YouTubers, they go out and they buy all these programs. Now, the reason I'm going to show you how to do it in PowerPoint because it's a program that a lot of us already have. Because a lot of us buy Windows because we need it for other things, and you know, I think it's actually one of the cheaper bundles. I think like back when I bought PowerPoint, I got, you know, Word, PowerPoint, the spreadsheet program, I can't remember the name of it, Excel. You know, I got all of that together in a bundle, so I decided I'm going to show you guys how to make a thumbnail. But before we get into that, guys, I want to remind you guys, I do have another channel. I have a geek channel called Unbound Brian, and over there I talk about, you know, geeky stuff. Sometimes I do like rant videos and things like that when I rant about things that are involving the geek community as a whole. I also do versus battles, which I have a new name for, which I will be discussing that in a video over there on that channel in the near future, so stick around for that. Because the next video that should be going up on that channel should be my reaction video to Ben 10 versus Green Lantern. So, that's happening from Death Battle. So, you guys should go check out that channel and help that channel grow and, you know, form into something entertaining, because I could use all the feedback I can possibly get. So, now, without further ado, let's go show you guys how to make a thumbnail with PowerPoint. Alright, guys, so as you can see here, we're going to have a blank presentation. Alright, so this is how you get started making your Yu-Gi-Oh thumbnails. Now, you're going to have various ways that you can do this, but for argument's sake, we're going to go real simple. So, we're going to start by picking just a... Let's see here. There we go. We're going to start with a very simple method here. We're going to go with a simple Yu-Gi-Oh picture with words. Now, here you go. Here's what you'll do. You'll stretch out your picture, and this is just real simple. A lot of Yu-Gi-Oh YouTubers do this. DZ, Cap G, CMO, they've all done this before, and basically what you'll do is you'll throw in a picture of something from Yu-Gi-Oh. This can be an official artwork, this can be a scene from the anime in any of its iterations, but the point is you take like a Yu-Gi-Oh monster that is preferably the subject of your video. So for example, this one could be used for like a level monster video or a god card video. And then what you would do is, this is a real simple thumbnail. What you'll do is you're just going to add words over a picture from the show. Now, I have learned how to do this. So basically what you're going to do is you want the white text, and you're going to change the outline to black right here, and then you're going to want to change the weight, which basically just makes the thickness of the black outline of the words darker. Now, I use this anytime I use words. And then, of course, we're going to change the font. And the font on here that you're going to want is Impact. It's a little here. There we go. Impact. And then you just make it say whatever you want. We'll just type in is level monster deck. Level monster deck. Alright, so we'll just pretend like we're doing a level monster deck. So here you go. And then you'll copy that. And what you're going to do is you're going to paste it as a picture, which you'll then delete the text box because you don't need it anymore. You just press cut. And then you can kind of put this wherever you can resize it. There's multiple ways to do so. You can put it like that. You can stretch it a little bit, just like that. And there's your first very simple thumbnail. And then basically what you'll do is you'll come over here and you'll go save as. You'll click computer, and you can browse whatever file you want to save it in. So let's say I'm going to save it as pictures, and then what you'll do is you'll come over here to says save as type. You'll pick a JPEG, and then you'll name it whatever you want to name it, and then you'll click save. Now I'm not going to bother doing that because this is not a real thumbnail. So there you go. Alright, so the next, we're just going to come over here, we're going to leave this up for you guys as an example, but we're going to go ahead and we're going to come over here and we're going to build another thumbnail. So this is something that I personally do. Now, this isn't uncommon, but a lot of people do this, so I'm just going to show you how to do it. I also can use this to edit videos, but I'll show you that in another video. But here's something that I do personally, right? I'm going to come over here to pictures. We're going to go all the way here to my backgrounds. As you can see, I have a variety of backgrounds for various things. These are just the ones I like. I also use them on my computer, but let's just say you want a regular background. So basically what we're going to do is we're going to transform and make you guys a special background. So here's what we'll do. We're going to take a generic color background, like here. And a lot of this stuff you can just find on Google. They're just generic backgrounds. There's nothing special about them, nothing. And we're going to transform it a little bit. So there you go. We've stretched this bad boy out, and now we're going to insert pictures. Basically, here you go. We'll just throw in some random YuGiOh monsters. These are PNG files. You can just type the monsters you're looking for and type into Google and type PNG, and you'll often find them. You can almost find any monster you're looking for, and there you go. And then here's another really cool trick. Since we're trying to be transformative, you can flip them around and resize them and all that stuff. And I'm going to cut to real quick to getting a few monsters in here, and then I will talk about talk about an avatar. Alright, so you guys are no stranger to YuGiTubers having an avatar. I have one, DZeef has one. Some YuGiTubers have something that's really associated with them a lot, like for example in the case of Jonathan Moore of House of Champs, he's got Godzilla associated with him a lot. And as you guys know, my channel is based off of Ben 10 a little bit because that's one of my favorite superheroes. So whatever you want to do, you can pick any avatar you want, and luckily for me, Ben 10 is one of my avatars, so I have a plethora of ones to pick from. But alright, sorry about that, guys. Basically, we're going to go back to... here's what we're going to do. We're going to show you your avatar, right? So here's... we're going to give you an example of one. So I'm going to throw my Ben 10 character in here, but I'm not going to make him too many alterations. So here's what I'm going to do. Now, I'm going to format a background. And so the first thing you want to do is format picture, and then you're going to want to look under glow. Right, so this is the here. Sorry, it took me a minute to get the trick, but here's the thing: you're gonna want to set let's say an aura around your character to make him stand out. So there you go. There's your glow, and then you can increase the size, and voila! Now your character will stand out no matter what is behind him, and you can make this glow, this aura, anything. You can make it any color you want. Here's it is in yellow. That makes him really stand out, and then what you'll do is you can insert. Here, we're gonna come over here. We're gonna use the same. We're just gonna copy this. All right. So there you go. Let's just say and this is just to be representative here. So boom, there's your, and then you just do the first trick I showed you earlier, and there you go. Now you have a. This is an example of a YuGiOh thumbnail. This is how I do it. For the most part. Now, I don't usually use the aura trick to make the avatar stand out. That's just for you guys for extra You know, and you can also, you don't have to, there's another one you can do. For example, you could easily just throw in a picture. Like, there's multiple ways to do this too. Like, for example, if you are more of like a SEMO type person, you might want to throw in your face in there, which that's cool too. Just here you go. Here's my glorious mug. Enjoy. So there you go. And then what you can do is you can just come over here and we'll just, you know, let's just say you're discussing one new card, right? There you go. Here's a simple one for you guys. You just do this. Just crop it so the bottom part isn't there anymore. So there you go. There's another simple one. You could just say something like, there you go. Here's an example of 3 simple thumbnails that you can have right there. This is how I prefer to do mine right here. I use my avatar. But if you're more of somebody who talks to the camera, like I do ever so often, you might want something like this. Let's say you were talking about a singular card. There you go. And then of course there's, you know, the Capital G, Asian eyes, etc. style of thumbnails. Alright guys, there you have it. That was just 3 ways that you could make YuGiOh thumbnails in PowerPoint. I try to keep them real simple, real quick, and to the point. I hope that was helpful and useful. If you guys like this kind of tutorial video, you know, maybe you guys want to learn some of my editing tricks, you know, I'll gladly show you some of them. A few things I'm going to keep to myself because, you know, I got to keep my own style in there, but this was just something that I noticed a lot of people do. And like, PowerPoint is a program that a lot of people don't think about using when they think about YuGiTubing, but it's always been pretty useful for me, and I decided I wanted to share it with you guys. So here you go. That was my my thumbnail tutorial. If you guys want to see more of this, make sure you give this video a like. I do want to remind you guys, I'm still in a race with YuGiOh Pro to 500 subs. So if you guys want to see me win that race, I believe he commented on a video the other day about how I have finally surpassed him. As of making this video, I have like 1 subscriber past him, so that's still a long way to 500. So he could very well surpass me, but if you guys want to see me win the race as a whole, I need you guys to hit that sub button. And if you guys liked the video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Let me know you enjoyed it, and I will see you next time. Peace.